Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Angel Talk with the Angelics, where we talk about navigating life as a dancer, entrepreneur, choreographer, and woman. We're talking about life.
Just everything.
Everything.
So, thank y'all for tuning in. And today we will be talking about healing through movement, how dance kind of saved our mental health. So we're just gonna kind of get into a couple questions. The first question is, was there a time when dance was the only thing that helped you cope? And what did that season kind of look like for you?
Oh my gosh, so many times.
So many
Yeah,
times.
honestly.
So
I feel like I'm
many.
constantly learning myself in dance
Yeah.
because it's attached to me by the hip
Same.
for sure.
I'm nothing
Uh,
without it.
Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine. Literally, I was like, I don't see myself not dancing.
Oh, same.
Like, there's no way I can just stop it and completely be fine. I feel like something in me would just feel so weird and like my
Without it.
emotions would go crazy. Like, I just need it to, it kind of lets me focus on myself for a
Yeah.
second whenever I'm hectic or all out of control.
Same.
But I think there was multiple times. I just remember one time where in high school, high school's a rough patch in general
Drama.
and just emotions everywhere. And I was on a drill team in high school and I tried out for captain and I never had like a lead role for like dance in general. That's where you kind of lead the whole team and tell them what we're doing, what we're working on that day. And I was like, I used to have so much confidence, like, oh, this would be a piece of cake. But I think that was the first time I just heard rejection in general because I didn't get it my first time. And that whole year, I was just in a spiral of like not being confident, any of this. And it screwed up my mental health for sure. I was crying every other night. My parents saw like a change in me, but it definitely kind of took me back. And I would definitely have those moments. I talked about it in the last podcast that we did, just freestyling and making sure I'm okay and just kind of taking it little by little and not thinking about everyone else. It kind of helped me out a little bit.
Mm,
Like it just helps me just to look at myself and then
Yeah.
not think like, oh, people are thinking of me in a bad way because I didn't get this role or
yeah.
this. So it definitely helped me out during high school, but I can name so many other
Yeah.
times too.
So many other times.
Like even rookie year, I didn't. Oh wow, I'm going to talk about this. Even rookie
Oh
year,
wow. Oh wow.
I was like, oh wow. Even rookie year, I didn't get to like do a couple of those football games, and that really took a toll on me. I was like, what is happening? I was like, I thought I was doing really good. Like, I make sure I'm prepared. I make sure I do this, and that just it just took me on a whole
Mm-hmm.
another ride. I was like, is it me? Is it like this? Is it this? And I just had to every practice kind of pep talk myself and be like, you've done everything you can. It's kind of a sort of not being in control. I've always struggled with that. Not being in control just makes me go insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like a decision not in my hands, like I will freak out because if it's not the way I want it, of course I'm gonna be upset. And I was like,
Right.
I prepared for all of this. Like I
Yeah.
should have it. And I think every dancer has to go through rejection and it
Yeah.
goes through that whole series. But
It's a process, and rejection is a really big thing. Um, Even outside of dance, just in life in general, like
Mm-hmm.
being told no or not getting something that you kind of hoped for.
Mm.
Um, it does suck. Honestly, with this topic, I feel like I'm still kind of dealing with it and like
Mm-hmm.
learning how to cope with mental health. I don't know if I just like, and I don't want to just like talk about mental health.
no,
Go
girl,
ahead.
I went
No.
on a little rant
No.
right then,
I'm
so
like
you're good.
giving my body to you and
Yeah.
like I'm here for you.
Um, I don't know if I mean, of course I have like mental health struggles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I think like you were saying earlier, like dance is just like me, like, dance is who I am, so a lot of my
Yes.
mental health is dealing with dance.
Mhm.
Um, but it's like a everyday kind of thing. And I think I'm just like right now in a place where I am kind of on the lower end of feeling confident and, knowing my worth and not comparing myself to other people. So, um, I don't know.
It's definitely
Going
a
through
struggle.
It
No,
is,
and I'm glad you're talking about it because everyone
and
goes
it's
through it.
okay to
It's
Yeah,
feel that
okay.
way.
it's
Yes.
tough.
It
It
is
is
very tough.
tough.
And especially like dance is so out there. Like
Yes.
you can just tell, well, honestly, you can't tell in a person if they're not confident or not because we were talking about I was telling her, I was like, you seem like the most confident person in the room, but it will be times like that where they're like, actually, no.
They're thinking
Yeah.
a lot in head,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. And that's just a life lesson in general.
It
You never
is.
know what people are going through, so
You
always
really
being
don't.
nice and complimenting people goes a long way for sure.
You really don't.
I feel like dance, I don't know if y'all know like about the middle child
Mhm.
thing.
I
Like how
don't.
Mhm.
older, middle,
Yeah,
youngest
yeah,
child
yeah.
kind of act.
We actually talked about it
Oh
before,
yeah,
yeah.
we did talk about it. How
I
like the
wouldn't
middle
know.
child, oh,
My only
sorry.
child, I'm just
Ah, you are, but I
anyways,
meant
let me
so
know. I'm intrigued.
It's kind of like I'm the middle child. I have an older and a younger sister, and just growing up, I always kind of felt like not very seen. I wasn't heard. Like I didn't speak much. I kind of just let my sisters like choose what we ate, or they got to pick first, and I just kind of went along for the ride. And I think
Mhm.
dance, dance was the only way that I felt seen or heard or felt.
Mhm.
And so I think I still kind of lean into that today. Like,
Mm.
Mhm.
so a lot of the times, like I'm good at faking it
Mm.
for the choreo or faking it for the camera or the whatever I'm doing. And like I was saying, like you could never really just tell,
Mhm.
Mm.
what was going on inside because I think I'm just very good at like putting on a face when I need to. And then
Which is
when I
very
come at home,
professional.
It's like lock-in mode. You're just like,
Yeah.
"No emotion. We're gonna get
no,
through this."
but it's
But
like
you
a
were
bit like
thinking,
that,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm still kind of in that phase.
Mhm.
It's weird.
Process of
No, I
It's
get
weird.
that.
facing it.
Yeah.
I think, I think not I don't wanna compare, but I think I'm a little bit in that as well. I think I compare dance. I've been competing my whole life, and the only thing I got off of dance, like, was satisfaction when people like when I got awards and stuff.
Mm.
I would just always get praise from like my parents, my friends, my
Mhm.
family. And now I'm kind of like in a loss right now where I
Mm.
don't know what's the next step for me.
Yeah.
And so I don't have anything to tell people like, "Oh, I'm going to try out for this. Oh, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
do this."
Yeah.
So it's like I'm losing that praise and like
Uh-huh.
stuff I've always been
Mhm.
loving to have. I'm like, "Yes,
Mm.
like I'm on it." But
Yeah.
this is
Mhm.
a place where I'm like, wherever it takes me, and that's
Right, right.
scary. That's
It
so
It
scary.
is.
really is.
And it just makes me get in my head. I'm definitely an
Yeah.
overthinker, and it does really take a toll, but I try to take my brain out of that whenever I dance.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because I'm like, "This is for me.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not doing this for anybody else."
Mhm.
And that's why I had to take a break from, like, social media and stuff because I would nitpick myself and be like, "Okay, we gotta
Mhm.
post this in order to, get in a certain way, in order for this to work and get
Mhm.
my new achievement for dancing somewhere." And I was
Mhm.
just like, "I gotta take a break and
Yeah.
do stuff for me and actually kinda live life a little bit."
Yeah.
So, that's what I've been
Outside of
doing.
it.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
agree.
that's part of the growing.
Yeah.
Like if when you're a child, you have a dance studio,
Mhm.
you have dance competition coming up,
Right.
events coming up, like
Exactly.
so many
That you don't
things
even
that's
plan
gonna
for, you're like, "Okay, I'm
yeah.
going."
Exactly.
Yeah, so like you don't have to really think about what's next
Right.
because you're in the studio.
Mhm.
So,
True.
but now that we have full control of life, we have to be the one who's going to decide what we going to do next.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's a lot of pressure on our shoulders,
Mhm.
and now that we're out of professional dance world, we have that name.
Mhm.
People know us, and obviously people are gonna want to know like what are you gonna do next?
Right.
Like I literally got question this morning when I was in a meeting. I told you guys like I have a meeting, right?
Mhm.
And one of the person she was completely thought like she was like, I know you're gonna do like several more years of DCRB and I was like, what are you thinking about? I'm like, oh God, I have to
You're
tell
like, "I
her.
gotta tell her."
Like it's okay,
Yeah.
but it's really hard
Oh, for sure.
to like, okay, I'm gonna do this one next because we really don't know like
Right.
what,
No,
and
yeah.
it's totally fine. But I think dealing with the emotion is gonna get harder and harder when you are growing up because you're gonna discover about yourself, like new part of yourself more and more.
For sure.
But mental health is hard. For me, it's
Mhm.
like for me, freestyle. That's the same too.
Mhm.
And it's always contemporary.
Contemporary,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like
I definitely need to get back into
right?
that because
It's so good.
it feels so freeing even though you don't do, like, turns completely
Yeah,
right,
it's
it's
just
just
like
the
grooving,
movement,
yeah,
yes.
movement and listen to the lyrics of a good
Yes.
song that you
Yeah.
can cry off. And
Mhm.
I find myself always going back to like taking contemporary classes. Like the last time I had like a meltdown, I went to the dance athletic and took Marielle's class,
Mhm.
like the contemporary class.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I feel like contemporary is so emotional. Like you can express yourself through the movement. And I always see myself, find myself going back to contemporary
Yes.
or like just a freestyle general. Like
Mhm.
I think that's like the biggest therapy for me,
Yes, it definitely
contemporary.
makes you feel a sense of, like ooh, a sense of being free, for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because of course, I like doing turns and everything, it
Uh-huh.
makes you feel, like, so freeing,
Cool.
and yeah, and
And
just, like,
cool.
closing your eyes in the moment makes it
Yeah.
10 times better.
Yeah.
That kinda goes into, like, the question, the next question is, like, for dancers who are feeling at a loss or if they're feeling disconnected right now, how can they start using movement as a form of healing? And
Mm,
that kind of, kinda just touched on that, like, just moving freely
Yeah,
yeah.
and not trying to, not worrying about what you look like, not worrying about, how many
exactly.
turns you do or how
Yeah.
high you can jump or something, but just,
Yeah.
like, moving your body. I
Just
feel
Because
like
move
that's a
it.
really good one.
Flow.
our natural instinct is just to want to put a camera in front of us,
Mhm.
but I definitely suggest just like being to yourself, maybe being in like a dark room or
Yeah.
something, music blasting, just like being able to free your mind and not do like specific moves that you
Mhm.
love, like
Mhm.
just letting your body move how it wants to.
Yeah.
And it can be like subtle gestures of like just
Yeah,
I
just
like
like little
it looks
things.
stupid whenever I'm sitting here.
You're like,
I hope
wait.
people know what I'm talking about, but just, like, kind of letting your body loose, it
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Just
it's a
like a
whole
roll
different
of
Like
your head
fluid
too.
movement. Yeah,
different feeling.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I think we covered a lot.
we did.
I
We
think we
did.
This was
covered
a
a lot.
It was
definitely
a
a
good one.
topic that we wanted to talk about, so
Yeah.
Now we all know whenever I post contemporary video, you're like,
not
"Oh, she's having a bad time. She's
not
having
every
a
time.
mental health crisis."
We'll check up on you, be like, "Are you okay?"
But most of the time, yes. So
Period.
check in on me.
We'll do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for tuning into to today's episode. We hope y'all got something from it. If you heard anything that you relate to or you have any questions for us, drop them down in the comments. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We will see y'all in the next one. Bye.